computer, turn on your phone. 'Cause it's about to go down. One volume, one tone. Yeah, Charles and me, we're about to take you on guitar safari. Turn on your computer and turn on your phone. 'Cause it's about to go down. One volume, one tone.
Hello, folks.
That's hilarious, Charles. You guys don't even have no clue how hilarious Charles is right now. He's one for the ages. All right, I'm just saying, one for the ages.
My apologies, my friend. You would not believe where I was.
No, it doesn't matter. I mean, but it seemed to me that you materialized at the moment where I was like, I don't know. So it was just for an insight into the secret world of digital operations here at Guitar Safari. Typically, I do not press the go live button or the let's play the music button. And the only reason I would ever do that would be, if I'm starting the show and Charles is, whatever. But typically that would be something we had pre-planned. I didn't hear anything from Charles, and he wasn't there. So here we go, bibbity bop. I started it up and I was just preparing my speech in my head for what the hell. I guess you guys got to re-email. Everybody who emailed needs to email me now. But now I can exhale and I don't have to balance getting a bunch of emails because I know you're so much better at all the digitals and handling that side. So I'm sorry. That's a long way of saying, wow. Welcome, Charles.
Well, thank you. Well, welcome, everybody. It's Friday night, which means it's time for Guitar Safari and a little story, if you will. So
I'll take it.
So here's what it is. I got home.
Yeah.
I logged into the studio.
Okay.
And I'm sitting here. I'm like, where the hell's Seth?
Yeah, where is Seth?
I'm like, where's Seth?
He's always late.
Okay,
I'm not.
It's 10 till. It's 5 till. It's 3 till. Where the hell is Seth?
Yeah, where is Seth?
Right. And matter of fact, literally, I just said, where the hell is Seth?
Seth, who's been logged in for, 2 hours, because look, it's a new setup. Hopefully, I'm not jibbing and jiving tonight.
So here's
okay.
So you know how like you keep a couple StreamYard studios set up for that you just use and you don't really go live on.
I used to know how that was when I was streaming a lot, but I had an idea for a new show. I'll tell you about that later. But go ahead. Yes, I know what it's like because you'll have like, if you're going to go live on Wednesday, you'll put your name of your show in there, and you'll put if you made a thumbnail, you'll put it in there, and then you can put that out. Or I know what you're saying. You have a few different spots in StreamYard.
Right. And so I open up StreamYard and it puts me in the studio and I change the background and everything, get everything ready for tonight, upload the Guitar Safari theme and all that. And I'm sitting here and I'm wondering what's going on. I'm over in the studio that I set up to hang out with my brother and not in this one.
Yeah, I think I've done that before too. Or actually, I had that happen in a meeting very recently with my wife and I, and we were with a number of other people that were all in this informational meeting. And we sat there for like 10 minutes and most people, went off of the meeting. We're like, screw this. But it was something that we waited for a long time. So I'm like, I'm doing nothing else. I got not, I cleared my schedule, so I'm just going to wait. And finally, after about 15 minutes, the woman came on and said the same thing. I was in the wrong Zoom room waiting for everybody, thinking how late you all are. I was like, what the hell? I'm not late. I'm pretty damn punctual. So yeah. Anyway, so I set up here in my wife's office. So today, because she was out, and I was like, it's way better internet up here. So
there you go.
Just brought some shit up here and set up here.
Well, so sorry I caused you some heartache.
All good. We pulled through. That's great. Good time. So let's say what's up to the folks.
To be fair, though, I was doing the same thing on my end.
You're like, what the hell? He's such a jerk. He's always late like this. He has always done this. It's always 4:56.
It's so funny because I don't worry about you
It's
until
not.
if we get under. I don't worry about you showing up until we get under 5 minutes.
Under 5 minutes is because I like to be earlier if I can. You know me. I'll unwind on in the pre-hangout. I don't mind. I don't have to be elsewhere.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and welcome folks in. We got Wayne McConnell's a show and tell. This could take a while.
It could. That's what I told Sarah. I said it could be a 4-hour. She's like, "What if I come home and you're?" And I was like, "Yeah, actually, to think that it could be a 4-hour." But let's get through the roll call. Yeah.
Okay. And we got Randy Crooks. She's saying hello.
I wish Randy still had the flame double cut that I did for him, which honestly had a better flame than this one. But this one back behind me matches my mantle better.
Oh, well, there you go.
So spalted. So I don't know.
Yeah, Herb of Fireside Studios. If you haven't been checking out Herb's channel, you are missing.
Herb's been doing some triad power chords. I've seen it.
We got Cushman NYC saying sup to the peoples.
What is up, Cushman NYC?
One of the coolest guys that hangs out on YouTube.
Hell yes.
Mark Taft.
I actually have not ever really had the, to go to New York City, the city, because I'm like, I don't need to go there. I don't necessarily like downtowns and big cities and whatever, but people, you got to go. I might go there if Cushman was hanging out. Just saying.
There you go. See, we got Dan Gorman saying, hey, everybody.
What up, Dan? What's happening?
And we got Dastardly Dave saying, sup, all.
Double D. I saw Dee the black squirrel yesterday. Just letting you know, Dastardly Dave. I mean, there's no correlation really there between you and Dee the black squirrel. But anyway, they're both cool. You all are both cool.
We're gonna roll with it.
Yeah.
And Michael Krause saying hello all. And we have an email from Michael Krause. He's got some stuff to show.
Yes. See, I love this. And this is what I'm talking about.
We just got an email in from Hobo Roadie as well.
Oh, what? Perfect. All right. So that's what I was saying. Sarah was like, oh, don't worry about it. You're only going to need freaking 4 people's emails to float the whole show. And I was like, yeah, you're right. That's when we talked about the 4-hour possibility. Because we're like, oh, shoot. Yeah, if we get 20 emails. Because we're just guitar fanatics. And even though, all right, maybe it was a little bit different when I was working at Guitar Works every day. There were times where people would say to me, oh, man, I want to show you my guitar. And I would just like shake my head and be like, oh God, I just don't want to see another guitar case open during time that I'm not being paid. Well, but now I'm like different. Now I'm like, yes, open I want to see it. I've been denied but it's either overexposure or underexposure, I guess. And
yeah, there's no happy medium. Michael Krause says, I was so close to sending a Dan Electrode pic to Charles and asking Charles to say it was from Ben.
Yeah. So I've thought of maybe getting a job at a guitar store lately because I've never worked at a guitar store, and that might be more fun than working as a guitar repair person. Like talk with the owner and be like willing to do certain repair stuff, but like not certain stuff. I'm not gonna, I'll do setups and whatever, but you're gonna have to pay me anyway. But just to work there and be able to work with guitars that aren't all problem guitars. Mm-hmm. All the time, or just need little things that are easy, that might be more joy-filled. I don't know.
Possibly. We got Paul McNary. He's made his way in. Well, hello there, brother Paul.
What is up, brother Paul? McNary in the house. Did you send us an email, Paul? We want to see Paul's stash.
Paul's got projects. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All right. We got Vox Guitar Rock saying, what's up, everybody?
What up? Bibbidi bop boop doobidi bop doobidi doop bop boop. Boo.
And then we followed by Stephen Monch Michelli.
What is up, Monch? I know that you are the man when it comes to inlay, and I had a thought about inlay the other day, and then I forgot what it was, but it was, and then I thought about you being able to do that. Well, you said something about CNC the other day. You're running a CNC there?
Maybe yes. And we got Steve Reeser with us, saying hello to you and I. And
what is up, Stever? Stever Licka. Doo doop bop ba doop boo doop boop boop boop.
And BC Rich 581 says, "What's happened to Seth Sear? He's had an Eddie Munster thing going on now."
Thank you. I love. I appreciate you and the Eddie Munster comment. That makes me feel good about myself.
I love it. Welcome in, brother Ken.
Well, here's the thing. I have to cut it short because I'm cheap, or I'm going to be going. It was 9 weeks since my previous haircut, so my haircut starts to look good at about 3 or 4 weeks in. It'll start to kind of come around, and I did just. I don't do a lot of self-grooming during the summer when I'm I'm not going out tonight on the town.
I see.
Anyway, I appreciate it. I did put on a shirt, and
we appreciate that. You don't know how much.
Zero mustard on the shirt, as far as I think, at least on the front. There's no mustard on the front. Anyway,
yeah.
Could you please so the person that said the Eddie Munster, let's reconsider that. All right, let's put in the chat nicer things that my hair might look like. Okay. Let's put in different and more positive, happy. Like, oh, Seth looks like Brad Pitiful, which is like a downer, but it's a good downer, right? If you're not as good as Brad Pitiful, you're still coming in your top rankings, right? Okay. So anyway, try again, or you're gonna hurt my feelings. It's okay.
Well, we got Mitch Heyman in the chat.
Now I feel better because we're hanging out with Mitch Heyman.
That's right. And we got Jimmy Byder with the
oh, Jimmy. What up, Jimmy?
Let's see.
How many emails now, Charles?
Well, let me go back and look. Let's see. Just the two.
Come on.
We got Matt from McCall Music. He has made his way in.
I like that. What up, Matt? Come on, people. It doesn't take that long. Everybody has their computer and their phone. And even if you're just on your phone, you could log off for a second and log back in just to blip out the quick email to Charles. You could send it to me too, but I mean, tell us in the chat if you send it to me because I don't have any email open. And I'm not looking at
emails in the description. And
it is in the description. Yeah.
You can put it up here in a little bit as well. So
did you bring some projects, I hope, to show? I thought we show theirs and shows what we got going too.
Not really a project, but I will show off my 3 favorite guitars here in due course.
Yeah. Did you are they project guitars that you did, or no, just 3 favorite?
One is one that I did, and the other 2 are just my favorites.
All right, favorites. All right. I just brought up favorite projects that I sold a Presley. I mean, it sold down at the store, down at the guitar store.
Well, there's Zach Thong.
What up, ZT? Yeah, down at Bananas at Large. Sorry, Hobo Roadie, unless you are the one that bought it. That's funny if you are the one that bought it and then they sent it to you. But if you're not, sorry, Hobo Roadie. Yeah, because I know Hobo Roadie knows Bananas at Large. Anyway,
and Hobo Roadie is in the chat. Welcome.
Yes, he is. So that Bananas at Large, Hobo, I had 2 single cuts, LP styles, hanging up there for sale. And I had a customer, he's a 2-time customer, has a Strat, has a Telly, visited me. He was thinking about swapping out his Telly neck, and then that didn't happen. And then I don't know if it was him that bought it, but he asked me, do you have any LPs like the ones that are down in Bananas? And I said, no, I just got this double cut right now. I could make one, but it would be 8 weeks. And then sure enough, later that day, you know how it is on Reverb when you check Reverb. Yeah. If you have something favorited and it disappears, even if they just cancel the listing, it's just off your favorites. So that tells me it's no longer on Reverb, so it's gone.
All right, well, awesome. We got Keith H. Keith, you're here. Just want to let you know.
Keith, of course, Keith is here. I think Keith is always here.
And we got Martian Murray, who's neither Martian nor Murray.
He's not Murray. His name's not Murray.
No, not Murray.
Okay, that's fine. It's okay.
Okay, let's see. Try to.
I am Presley though, and I am.
Has made his way in. He's saying evening. Well, evening to you, Ubi. Appreciate you being here.
Evening.
Blue Mox has made his way in.
Yes.
And Monch is saying the CNC's down in the basement. No room to set it up, though.
Oh, okay. All right. But you got one, but no room to set it up right now. I know that you recently moved, not super recently, but I do remember you going through the struggle. And I think I have been desensitized to people's going through the struggle because I went through the struggle so many times in the last couple of years. I moved like 3 times because we built a new house. But now I'm not moving again, unless, who knows?
There you go.
But I'm not moving.
And we got Brother William De Silva, our finest glass blower that we know.
Oh, yeah. I get some of those shorts on my thing, blowing the glass pumpkins.
And Michael Krause says if we need more picks, he can email more. He owns lots of stuff.
Hold on. Do I see Rico? Or I'll let you get to him.
And Mitch Heyman says something's going on with Windows 11 and Chrome on here. I can't see any comments, but I do on the phone app. Mitch, it depends on maybe y'all.
Oh, wait.
Are Mitch, you over on Seth's channel?
Yeah, there it is. Mitch, you might be on my channel. If you are currently experiencing this programming on Presley California Customs channel and wondering why you feel abandoned and alone, that is because the vast and ever sustaining majority of the chat happens on Charles's channel, the home of I don't know why we didn't. I think we didn't have the option to run it dual stream when we first started it, right?
Well, we first started it. It wasn't an option, and until I paid for StreamYard because we.
Oh yeah, then we could dual stream it. Yeah, but that's the way it was. The original home of Guitar Safari was Charles's channel, so it's always been the place to land for the chat for sure.
And we got our friend Rico B.
Well, that's what I was waiting for. Rico B.
These others. Hover Roadie says my other sock puppet is down the hall.
Well, okay. So, yep. Who send the email to charles.incharge.72 / no, that was incorrect, but it is in the. Can you put it up there?
Yeah.
And if there's anybody who's particularly entertaining and is confident in their ability to sustain, how many LPMs do we need out of people for them to come on live, Charles? And LPMs are in the business known as laughs per minute. All right, we're gonna need you to provide some laughs per minute. You're coming on 35 channel. So if you can, 5 LPMs, you can come on down. All right. Some of you guys are freaking hilarious because I'm in the chats with you guys and I see that you're hella funny.
So if you folks want to email in some of your projects or your favorites,
yes,
then go ahead and do that. Yes. All right. So William Sylvia is going to be right back because his dog is walking him right now.
Oh yeah. Oh dude. So yesterday was a disaster on my walk with the 2 dogs. Today went great. Went really well. So who knew? One day is terrible.
Ubi said, everyone used to laugh at me when I said I was going to be a comedian. Well, I guess what? I'm a comedian now and no one's laughing.
I love it. Wait, no, Ubi, you are a guitar YouTuber. I've seen you you do a lot of live shredding, I think, because I've seen you out there in the wild.
Well, let's see if we can't find a way to get on the topic here, Seth. So,
yep.
So you and I were going back and forth last night, and we couldn't really agree on a show.
Right. I didn't want to go depressing.
So you found a way, and you tricked me into doing what exactly you wanted to do to begin with. I looked at it afterwards.
I used
pretty much the original idea.
Yeah, the Jedi mind trick. You just changed it up to say projects, which is I like better because that allows project. Presley gets to do a freaking guitar commercial. Oh yeah, Charles, I'm in. Like I can bring out 3 of my projects that I just have done and show them off. But all of you guys have been along for the ride on every one of these except for the Telly. I built that before the show. I don't even know why that one still is available because it's such a good guitar.
I don't know. But you know what? What I do know. I know
I haven't budged on the price.
Green has made his way in.
What? Oh hell yes, he did.
Oh, yeah.
Shredder.
And
Behold.
in about, you know,
the
in a
Shredder.
little under 2 hours, Charles Green and Mitch Heyman will be live.
Charles, you're being attacked.
Ignore the random person just walking.
I just thought that for sure they were taking a swing at you, Charles. That was because you got all those guitars around you, and you just seem so vulnerable with your back turned.
I see. And then we got Andy Carson here with us.
Somebody sneaks in here and stabs me in the neck. I bet there's no warnings in the chat.
But
tell Seth not to move.
So we had this conversation. You Jedi mind tricked me into this,
I guess. And we've only got 2 emails. So please bail me out. Email Charles at 75./.charlesistheman.org. All
Blue
right.
Mark says he thought it was a closet behind me. That must be one big closet.
What's worse is if they come out and they if somebody comes out of that door or through that door with like duct tape and like chains on, that'd be great.
Richard Clark. Oh, okay. Never mind. Richard Clark, welcome in. I'm glad you're here with us. Let's see.
What up, Richard Clark?
Let's go ahead and get back on topic here. So, but we were looking at, okay, so, you know, what are you know, we all have these things. We all have our favorite piece of gear, whether it be a guitar, whether it be an amp or
ukulele,
ukulele.
Or a squeeze box accordion. Those things are nice. They go for
and so, but you know, let's really think about and then of course, you know, we're guys that work with guitars, so projects came into that. And so, you know, we're interested in looking at what fellas
or your favorite
what are their favorite guitars and maybe we should show something first.
Yeah. So, what you want us to show off one first?
So you got a favorite project or a favorite piece of gear?
I have a recent one. I got my most recent one that's kind of done. I mean, oh yeah.
Okay, so I did not know we were that close to getting this put together. Here, let's go ahead and solo you out there. And I am liking it.
Bartolini.
Okay.
57 classic style and 77 distortion. So, you know, kind of like the JB.
So how much hotter is the bridge pickup than the neck pickup?
Much hotter. It's like designed to stand out in the mix and give you this really I mean, we can hear it if you want. I'm set up to hear it here. Hold on. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we're gonna get to hear that.
Well, you can. I mean, that way you can get a little bit better idea.
Do I need to cut off your echo cancellation? Yeah, I guess.
Not yet. Let me just get this kind of even just happening.
All right. And then we're gonna go. Then we're gonna show yours, and then we're gonna cut to Michael Kraus. And Randy says that is a beautiful.
Oh, I've kept Randy in the loop when I'm. All right. Can you hear it at all?
Yeah, it sounds good.
So that's the neck. All right, now I'll go to the bridge. Sorry, that center position, my neck wasn't all the way up. Let me give you a little bit of the bridge with some distortion, just so you can hear it. Okay.
Nice. So, folks were saying it sounded good. It looks good. So,
Yeah. Turn this down. Okay. Sorry about that.
No, yeah, Hip. I got it a little bit too late. He was still talking, and I waited before I turned it off. So, Martian Murray thing. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So, are you ready for some entries from the chat?
Absolutely. Bring it.
Okay. So, let's see if I remember right. We pull this up over here. And we'll pull that up over here, and we'll pull that up over here. And we're going to go to the entire screen. All right. So Michael Kraus says he's got all 4 of his Digitech XP100 series pedals. The space station and modulator were purchased new. The other 2 got used.
Oh, how cool.
Okay.
We got the board. They just need to be on a board. That's killer.
That's right. Okay. And now, are you ready?
I'm ready. Bring it.
Here we go.
Ooh,
so this
come
is
on.
his 1978 Les Paul Custom, his first real electric guitar, and he's owned it since the 80s. It weighs a ton, and he does not care.
Yeah, I mean, that thing is sick. Double creams. I like the fact that you kept it's all natural and you kept the pick guard on there. I like that.
And let's see. And of course, here's another version of that. Come on, hurry up.
No, thank you for doing the. Ooh, what?
Wrong picture. You can't look at that.
Oh, can't look at that? Oh, come on.
Here you go. Here's the whole version of the 78.
That first fret inlay going all the way.
It is sweet. It is sweet.
Damn.
Look at that grain down here.
Munch, how hard? I mean, it's not that hard for me to.
This is Michael Kraus's, yeah.
No, I know. I'm just talking to Munch about putting in because oftentimes I'll get the kits and the first fret doesn't have an inlay, but it's not that hard, I would imagine, to drop in an acrylic. But it's just hard to route out the little, without chipping up the fretboard.
There you go. And this last thing it's cheap, but he said this is cheap, but it's a really cool Ibanez hollow body with flat wounds on it. And
an art core.
It was cheap, like Ben Clones is annoyed, but impressed cheap. So it was inexpensive, but he loved the way it plays.
It works out. Well, I think that the strings aren't inexpensive. Those are some expensive strings. If the setup's good on it and that pickup's good, those strings also help to allow for a little bit of, if the fretwork isn't quite perfect, those strings help clean it up a little bit. They can, yeah.
Okay, and let's see. We're gonna open up. Let's see, Hobo Roadie here. And open it with
Down cut cutter. Uh-huh.
And so what I'm trying to do is I want to make sure that I can get, really get what they're saying about these things as well.
So Munch, I could just get a trapezoid inlay, place it, hold it, outline it, and then you think that, like, I guess you drill a hole down of just a tiny bit down in the center or wherever you want to start, right? And then from there, are you running it on like a drill press with it set to a certain, and then you're moving it around with this cutting device on it? Because that sounds like it could be the jam to put a little, it couldn't be that hard.
There you go. I'm trying to catch up on a couple comments here.
Oh yeah, authentic for sure. That Les Paul I just played is going to relic authentically because it's light. It's light nitro, thin skin nitro, with clear but still thin.
Okay, so I've got Hobo Roadie stuff all set up here to show.
Yes,
and he says I just ordered the 4th driver now. I just need 3,000 or so for copper tubing, and I can get a nicely shaped, nice slappy effect. Got 2 older drivers for other projects for scale. The 243K drives are almost modern. And so he sent us this picture, and let me pull up the other picture that he sent. And wow, look at this.
Oh, wow. Well, this is some kind of amplifier speaker system that is so off the hook.
That's what, yeah, I think it looks like he's going to build some kind of a cab or something.
Well, there is a guitar sitting on top of it. That's how big that head is.
Yes. And the Vox head.
I mean, or it's a small guitar, but I mean, either way, it's not a ukulele.
Okay,
wow. That's killer.
And Hobarodi's also sending us a guitar pick.
How do you play that amp on, you know what I mean? It would have to be 12 string. Is that a national or
this is a 12 string? And he gave me some information on it, which I did not pull up in the right way. So
it's okay. I think it's maybe a national.
It's a 12 string Vox.
Oh, a Vox. Okay.
And so it's a 12 string Vox, and just couldn't see the name couldn't make it out on the headstock.
And I think I see it's either a that one that's turned backwards. So it's either a carven, that little star thing that looks like a purple guy standing there pointing his hand, doing a disco pose. What is that? Is that a Carvin or a BC Rich or a Jackson? It's cool.
Okay, well, you watch the chat for that response.
All right.
Okay, so and Hobo Roadie has actually sent us a bunch of pictures, but come on, Charles, why did you do that?
I want to see Hobo Roadie's got a lot of good stuff. I like that. You can tell I'm stoked. I'm enthralled. Hobo Roadie is apparently, I heard through the grapevine, has got some amps, some cool, probably has tons. If you got cool amps, you got tons of other stuff too.
All right, let's see. Going back to the inbox here. All right. We can download that. Okay, and all right, so you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Bring it.
You don't look ready.
I'm always ready.
Okay. All right, so sent us this, his ESP TL6.
Flamey.
And that is flamey. Yes.
Hold on. I can't. So where are the pickups?
It must have like the pickup underneath the bridge.
So it just has a piezo under the bridge.
That's what it looks like from here.
That is cool.
That is cool for sure.
I mean, plus with with the right effects, you can go with to any. You can make it sound like whatever you want.
Okay, and Randall Miller has sent us his absolute go-to guitar. Check this out.
Aha!
He's got
I've
his start.
seen. Yeah, I like that, and I like the light aqua burst thing that they did. It looks like they stained it with white first and then went back with like blue green or mainly blue over it, and I like that.
Or or they did that thing where they did the white in the center and then just did the blue around the edges and blended it in.
But I think I see white kind of going all the way to the edge, all the way, and it's just under the blue.
Yeah.
Like it was a sandback. But I mean, I have to have my hands on it, but it's still cool.
It is very cool.
And even his foreign made guitars are coming from a good company and they're a good factory. And I'm pretty sure, I don't want to 100% say, they don't go direct from factory to you. They go from factory to him to you, I think.
This is nice for sure. Let's see.
I like Sean's guitars for sure.
Yeah, well, he makes all those in his garage out there. And
no, he doesn't. Not all of them. There's different levels.
Is he doing the kit? Yeah, did he end up going with the whole kit build thing?
No, so he works with a supplier, like but like any other big manufacturer he has an overseas line and a handmade line. He has a few lines. But I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is that his work in developing what he has for his overseas line is great work because he's developed the right relationships and done enough back and forth, which I gotta know I know that's expensive to develop that time back and forth to get the right product to where you're like, yes, send me 20 of these. And to get there is awesome. And he's there because these people are loving. I listen and I know people are loving the guitars. Plus, it's a cool shape. It's like SG meets a Les Paul.
Right. Okay. So yeah, Ubi says Sean does most of his from Vietnam, but some handmades. And I'm more familiar with the handmades. Yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot on his channel and he does a lot of kits that he'll upgrade, kind of my style.
We'll get you in.
I have to credit Sean for being from Scar My Guitar for being the person that pushed me over the hump to just go ahead and do a set neck kit for the first time, just to do it, and now I've been loving it. So, and who knows where that takes me from there?
There you go. All right, so Herb, Fireside Studios, sent us some pics here. So we've got the rev amp and along with a cab here.
Ooh, no wonder he always sounds so crunchy. He's got the rev going.
He's got the rev going.
I mean, anytime you can get yourself a shiny blue light involved in there is going to make you feel better about your purchase.
And check that out.
Ooh,
you got a Gretsch.
Okay. I thought, it is it's a penguin.
Yeah.
It's a green penguin with a Bigsby, with a Biggle.
Now, this is more Herb.
Ooh.
Right? Pointy, come on here.
An explorer-shaped object. Is that a real explorer? No, it doesn't matter, but I mean, it's definitely explorer time.
It's epi, but it's gorgeous.
Oh, that's cool. I like epis. Epis are 1,600 now. They're 1,600, y'all.
All right, so let's see. Is that her? Where is this? No, this wasn't that. Those four, they weren't Herb. Excuse me, they were Matt from Call Music.
Oh, come on! Can you show them again?
Yep, I can do
that. Sorry, Matt.
Bring them back over.
I mean, because we were allocating somebody else's guitar to somebody. This is Matt from McConnell Music.
I'm still stuck on Herb's ESP.
All right, I know. There's a beautiful glossy.
In the cab. Sorry,
McConnell's rocking. McConnell's rocking the rev. Okay.
And he's got the rev.
I see you, Matt.
Yeah, and he I should have known with the black guitar
and the 42 string with the Evertune. And okay.
And
I'm just kidding. It looked like it was 6 string and didn't even look the 7 string.
But beautiful guitars. And
I like that purple burst kind of thing. I almost bought a classic Aria explorer shaped thing that was kind of a purple burst. But I just stopped buying investment guitars.
There you go. Now, Michael Kraus did send us another picture.
I bet that Rev crunches.
I bet it does. And so here's his Jazz Master.
Ooh, come on, Michael.
Right.
Now, how do you look? That trem? See, that's another trem that's more on the Bigsby side. You're not going to be doing die bombs and resetting it perfectly with that, but you can definitely do your surfer.
You got real quiet real quick.
No, I was thinking about the mastery. If you put the whole mastery system in there, I'm pretty sure you can get pretty damn big old wiggly wild. Right. Oh, it looks like Herb, you're our reset. You're our home screen.
Yeah, here's my safe screen.
Yeah, he's just getting extra. He's getting extra footage. That's good. No, it's a great guitar to have on for that. Yeah, I'd have it as my background screen saver. Although I do like this blue one. So I figured blue was a safe shot because, you know, and with green in the middle. You know why?
Right.
Yellow and blue makes green. The flame maple veneer is already pretty damn yellow, and so you use like the yellow dye. You leave the maple is mapley in the very center and blend it out from there. I think I sent you the picture of my oh my god moment. I think I ruined it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you have to build from there because it looks bad before it looks good. Just tell you that if you're doing dyes on veneers and you're building guitars, they look bad before they look good.
So Blue Mox was saying not long ago, Sean had his channel hacked. Good for him getting it back.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay.
I think I became a fan like a little while before the hack. And then I was like, oh, what the heck? Where'd it go? And then when it came back strong with a bunch of the Leo James kits and Leo James cheap guitars. And then I kind of like that. And then I think when it was watching him that I started watching Mile House. So when I get a chance, I check both those guys out because they're good Luthery fun builders that I enjoy. Okay,
so I'm going to try this. This is Randy Crooks' number one right now, and yes.
Ooh, is it a red telly?
It is a red telly.
I like it. He has another one that's like an Aqua Burst too. I think he has an Aqua Burst guitar that he recently had. I like that.
Yeah, it's nice looking for sure.
With looks like a roasted neck.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get it away from my name. But here you go.
Well, yeah, anything with it's a telly, you're a telly lover. I like tellies too. I got a lot of them right now. I mean, I only have one of them that's an actual telly. It's the one behind me that I brought out because it's one of my favorite because it has the 4-way switch where it has, you know, all the regular positions and then the one position where the two pickups together out of phase. So it's more quacky.
Well, you know, everyone sees my Gretsch on the chair every week, and it is one of my absolute favorite guitars. And so, you know, one of those I'm really proud of. But this is the Guild that I'm always talking about.
The one that you play a lot, but don't change the strings enough.
More than anything else. And I absolutely love this.
Let's hear it. Is it in tune? It better be in tune.
Of course it's in tune.
Ooh, crispy.
But this is I had to bring it out of the living room to bring it in here.
Beautiful.
We're going to talk about it. Now, I do have a favorite project guitar.
Okay.
Not in this room, but I have one like it in this room.
So I'm not the only one with a creaky chair. I was worried about that for a minute, but then I realized your chair creaks too.
Okay, so this is my pinup and skull Stelly.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And
that was the one that you said that you were going to give to me.
Yeah, I lied a lot.
I remember because you're like, oh, hey, Presley's birthday's in October. and then it's kind of like the De los Muertos, like Halloween. Yep, I remember you were all but you were drinking a lot and doing a lot of drugs then.
Yeah, a lot of bad lifestyle choices.
Yeah. So,
but honestly, really, Steph, the project
that thing is freaking sick.
The best thing that I think has ever left my workshop is the sister to this guitar.
Oh yeah,
and Unfucking Believable has it, and I'm really kind of jealous because this was the first one that I bound.
Oh, right? Nice, yeah. But you're gonna have that a lot though, because you're gonna build a lot, and then you're gonna remember. Oh, I remember that one too. Oh, that was another one. Oh, that was another one.
But I
the more you get,
I was dead set on this figure needed to be here on this guitar.
Right.
And when we did Unbelievables, we didn't want it to be exactly the same, but we wanted them to be sister guitars, right? That you could recognize, be part of the thing, because he was so much of a help to me.
Totally.
With sending me the guitar to do for Ben and really kind of getting this whole fabric top thing off the ground,
stoking your fire, as it were, and getting you rolling.
And so we went through like 3 or 4 different versions of layouts, and the one that he picked was just
kind of perfect.
Just phenomenal. I am jealous of the layout.
It worked out.
Yeah, and if you think this one looks good, I'm telling you, his is
except for that big scratch and crack that's under the pick guard.
But the one thing that is
never told you about.
One thing that is exact on them is the headstock.
Yep. Remember that one time you're like, yeah, they'll never see it. It's under there. No, I'm just kidding.
And then we have the same hardware, right?
Right. I mean, that's a good question for morals. Should you care if there's something that's under the pick guard that is like a Strat where you drilled 11 holes to mount a pick guard? If there's something that's underneath that pick guard, 3 inches in from one of the screws, that's a nick or a scratch or a ding or whatever that's completely hidden by the pick guard, you don't have to mention that at all.
Well, as someone building something, if that's there, I want to fix it, right?
Well, yeah, but some things say a chip on a poly finish.
Well, yeah, I would just I would say I would always tell everything, because that way. Because here's the thing: too often we sit there and we put something up, and there's with people there's enough miscommunication as there is.
Oh, I know. Everybody so people want to pick stuff apart, is what you're saying.
You can always say, look, I don't quite agree with you about that, but I told you about this, I told you about this, and I told you about this.
You just got to disclose it, right? Yeah, I get it. You don't want to open that up and be like, what the hell? Like some big routing. For instance, if it's got a swimming pool route in there, you might want to just call that out. You don't want to open it up expecting it's like a traditional guitar and it's just completely hollow, or you know what I mean? Like weird stuff like that. I get it. But like I saw Sean from Scar My Guitar re-drill something where, he just put a different pick guard on and just drilled it in. And it was like, do you care about those other holes? Fix them yourself.
So
and I kind of get that.
Vox Guitar Wax wants to know where my Valve Junior is. Well, let's see.
You moved it right there. And I know, uneffing believable. I know no crack.
That's all.
I know it's perfect. He goes crazy on his finishes. If it would have cracked, he would have had to, yeah. But keep it out of the sun, because it will crack if you expose it to the sun for more than 20 seconds. And that's how those things are. Yeah.
Thank you very much for saying it's beautiful.
Just kidding. They're very durable. You could leave them in the sun.
Thank you very much for saving it's your favorite project guitar.
Nice. Don't leave them in the sun for that long. Don't leave any guitars in the sun.
Fabric wrap his Guild acoustic. It just is not going to happen.
Yeah, that would deaden
Thank
it.
you, Chris.
Definitely, that's a crispy, bright guitar. I like it.
Mhm. It
Mhm.
is, and but so really, um, when it comes down to project guitars, I absolutely love the Charles Green Mick Mars one, but
That
it,
was
it
killer too. Yeah, the Motley
it's
Crue T-shirt
yeah,
thing.
the
Yeah.
one with the Motley Crue T-shirt, and we're getting ready to do. We're working on a Poison telly for him, and
Cool.
but but Chris's is the one that speaks to me, right? It's the
Um,
one that I remember everything on, and then of course, so the final of my favorites really, and it's my first really super big boy guitar. It's my American Strat.
oh, nice.
Yeah, so,
Yeah. I mean, come on.
yeah,
Good old American Strat.
not, and
Yep.
so
And you play that pretty often too?
yeah, every the those four are in constant rotation.
I'm wondering like how I know that I mean it's great to practice on the acoustic because the acoustic builds up your hand strength and that transfers over to making the electric much easier. But going back and forth from an acoustic to an electric to an acoustic and electric, I don't know. Personally, it's just I typically would just put down the acoustic for long periods of time
Mm-hmm.
and then only play electric. But I do like different neck sizes. Like I want a chunkier neck and a thinner neck. I had to have that around the house, but I don't always have to have. But lately, I've been having the hankering for pulling out my Lakewood and setting it up and getting it going.
Well, and on your question, I'm seeing some responses. Unfucking believable says no. Crack Seth
I know.
and Terry G is saying Terry 3G says if they're chipping a poly, at least include the dip with it.
The dip.
I love that. Good one. And welcome in Papa Blue and Guitar Man.
There's a chip in the poly, dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a chip in.
Go over and check the email there, and let me refresh it. But
The thing I like about nitro finishes, like the thin nitro finish, I just put on that Les Paul. That's number 61 for me, Charles. This blue one. So it when it does get a ding or a dent or a scratch or a whatever, it looks authentic. It doesn't look like how the poly looks just like it's, I don't know. It just looks terrible when it gets dinged and cracked, usually, especially thick poly.
Mm-hmm.
But nitro just becomes like a dent. And you can just, it's not nice. You don't want to dent your shit all up, but it just relics and looks way different. The thin skin nitro little guitar that I did for my nephew, the little red one. Oh my God. Now that because he's a 12-year-old, so now that he's had it for a couple of years, it's relic perfectly. It looks
gonna have that character. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna look like a custom shop when he's 18 years old. You know what I mean? Because he's dinged it around, and it's gonna have that real look that'll be real that he really did. So I just love that. We should all have a thin skin nitro guitar that we can. Yeah. Polly want a cracker?
And welcome in BCG 5150 guitar. She said he started using Mohawk, and it's not that bad.
I use Mohawk. I like using Mohawk. I use Mohawk 50/50 blend for headstock decals. That's a great, don't tell everybody. It helps the if you get the good decals that are the right contact paper, the water slide decals, they will with that 50/50, they'll melt into the headstock, even if it's poly. Say you have a guitar neck that's already been finished in poly, like a Guitar Fetish or something like that, already done neck. You can, with that 50/50 blend, instead of having to do super light coat after light coat, you can just do some pretty good coat of that 50/50 blend, do one or two, and it melts it in just like almost like it's nitro.
Yeah.
But it's 50/50.
Well, Terry was saying that acrylic lacquer seems to be a nice finish to use versus nitro or poly.
Acrylic lacquer, like a wipe-on acrylic lacquer. I like the sound of that.
I don't know if it's wipe on or not. I haven't used it. I prefer
Spray on 2K. I know you.
It works, and it's with the hardener, and it's such a durable finish. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Hey,
And
when you have to do wet sand.
Great on gun stocks, and it works great on guitars too.
Oh, hold on. Who said that? Vox said that? Hold on, Vox. True Oil.
Vox, I'm not seeing your email. Did you just email it? It might take a little bit to get here.
True Oil and wax on the salted maple veneer. So that's True Oil and wax.
Yeah, that did come out really nice.
And then just True Oil.
And for the grain and the front of that guitar, that was definitely really the right choice.
Look at the little California on the.
Yeah, I like how you got creative with the decal there.
Well, that's a plastic 3D printed truss rod cover.
Right, no, yeah, the truss rod cover too, but even like with your logo.
Oh, thank you.
Your standard logo, I thought it was really creative on that.
And then that says, although you can't read it, it's real small, handcrafted hardtails.
Mm.
Available for $9.50. Hard shell case included. Sorry, Charles.
No problem. Let's see, where is it? BCG 5150. This is the email. I don't have something there.
But I'm impressed. We made it through 57 minutes and we've had 0 dick pics. So I mean, I expected a lot more than 0, because I figured somebody would slip it in right in between it. Oh, Epiphone. Oh, that's cool. Oh, dick. Damn.
Oh my.
Band. Yeah. Well, that's a good thing I couldn't submit. No, I'm kidding. This is a family show around here. We're a family show. I doubt there's any families watching this show. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so unfortunately, I am not getting BCG 5150's email for whatever reason.
Well, how? Yeah, CD Nelson 87. I try to keep my builds, even though I was thinking the other day, God, they should be $2,000. With a hard shell case and everything, and maybe up it a little bit. You get a T-shirt and some other stuff, but it should be $2,000, not $1,000. But coming from, if you knew me personally and we'd gone fishing or whatever, and we chitty chatty, you'd know that I've come from kind of a poor background. Although if you think of it worldwide, I had a lot of privilege. But as far as in the area where I lived, it's kind of poor. So I've always wanted to keep my prices like that level that isn't 2,000 to 4,000 higher level, but is a hand built. Although it's not, you can get some good guitar from Kiesel for $3,000. Okay, so what you're getting from me for $1,000 is probably worth $2,000, but it's it's my level. It's pretty damn good. Oh, this blue guitar is B stock. If I sell this blue guitar, I will do a really great price on it because the paint has some flaws in it, some imperfections. I don't have a paint booth. You paint outside too, don't you, Charles?
I paint outside. I paint outside in the garage.
But I might be changing that up and doing like a home built tent.
Before we lose everybody, I do have BCG 5150's email. It ended up in the spam in the spam folder. Yeah. So let me go ahead and share that because
yes, we got a minute.
Everybody.
Ooh, yes.
Is this nice? Watch this.
Ooh,
Look at
come
these red
on.
works. That is just he does absolutely beautiful work
He
that
did
I
that inlay?
love doing. Yeah,
I'm jealous. I really would love that some inlay work like that. That's
yeah.
really fantastic.
I mean, just that alone, I wish I
I
could do
mean,
that.
I'd like to hang out and see what you do. I'm sure that there's some specialized toolage involved with that too. And it looks like they're doing it before they lay the frets.
Yeah,
But wow,
and yeah,
cool.
I mean that's the right way to do it. Do it before you lay the frets down because that way then it doesn't look like
You can have it look like it's completely seamless and
Yep,
then yeah.
exactly, and it lays out right. Okay.
Stephen Monch, I appreciate you. You know the thing about my guitars is they are players. They stay in tune forever. The nuts cut correctly. The intonation is
Thank
set.
you, DCG. Appreciate you.
They are, because I was a setup technician for years. And so after I build the guitar, I put my spin on it, and that's what makes them. If not, they're just as good as any other guitar that you can put your setup on. You know what I mean? Wow, BC, that's cool. That's great.
So Richard Clark says, Charles 75N, I have an autographed shipped from the last TMV show at the Aragon in Chicago. Can you fit the whole thing on a real Gibson? There are parts that can't be parts of this can't be lost. I'd have to see Richard, I'd have to see it, and then we could look at it. There are some things that you can do with stretching it. It depends on whether you want it on the side or if you want it all on the top. If you're looking at trying to get it all on the top, you're gonna lose stuff because of things like your bridge and your bridge post and your pickups and your neck pocket. And so making sure you don't lose anything is not always a realistic possibility. But you can you can play around with the layout to keep the most important things.
Is it a T-shirt that's autographed?
Yes, I think so. And so yeah, you wouldn't want to lose the autograph, I imagine, right? And you wouldn't, and so if you like, the perfect example of that on the T-shirt is the Charles Green guitar, where we couldn't have the whole design and all of Motley Crue and the girls all over on the top.
Has to be on the back too, right? Yeah.
We made it interesting by stretching it over the sides, right, and playing with the curves of the guitar and laying that out like that.
You can get away with it. Yep. Cool.
Richard Clark also said anything over $900 in Kiesel is really funny. Okay.
Anything over, I don't get that, Richard. I'm sorry, I don't understand you.
I guess he's saying he would only want to pay $100 for a Kiesel.
So. Oh, well, that is funny because Kiesels are top-notch good guitars. I'm not sure kind of what experience you may have had with Kiesel, but I would entrust them with $2,500 of my extra money. If when I get to that point where I'm just kicking around and I just want a guitar that I didn't build or whatever, I would absolutely trust Kiesel with. I trust them with $3,500. If I'm talking about my extra money that I don't have, Charles, might as well be $3,500, right?
Yep.
And then I'm going to spend another I'm going to spend 35 there. I'm going to spend 35 over at Music Man too, and give me a little no, not there. Let's go to a little 41 millimeter. Sorry, that's what I do.
And
sometimes.
Randy is saying firsthand experience. My Presley was incredible.
Wow. Okay. Thank you very much, Randy, for saying. And that was his was just like that double cut back here, 24 fret. Sometimes I play it. I'm like, I don't even need it.
All right, now Richard Clark, this is making a little bit more sense. It's a small shirt, and some can be put on the back.
Well, yeah.
It is one of those things, my friend, where we would have to sit down and
measure it out.
And basically, I would have to have those things in hand, and we could play around with it on the guitar. Or if you had it there, where you were, I could suggest, hey, try moving it here and here, moving it here, and kind of give you an idea of what might happen.
But good rule of thumb is if you can stick a guitar inside that T-shirt, it'll probably work pretty good.
Yeah,
If the shirt is so small, if it's a little baby shirt, then but you need enough material to safely cover the whole thing, and then you just got to talk to Charles about your outline or your layout. Excuse me, your layout of how you want it.
It's really about where you want to get the most of things, because, like you said, things that people don't think about when putting it on there are where the pickups are going to go. But most especially thing that surprised me a lot was how much the neck pocket cuts stuff off, right? And so you're trying to organize things and get them on there. But if we ever got on a call together, you want to grab that t-shirt and grab a guitar, we can sit there and play around with it. But one of the other things to think about, since it's a t-shirt, okay, at some point we're going to have to cut the shirt. And when you start cutting the shirt apart, you keep in mind, you got the seams for where the arms are sewn on.
And that has to go because it's too much material. Yeah.
And normally I take them off. And so the point is, if there's something there that you need enough material, you can't stretch it far enough, and you got to use that, realize that seam is going to cause a bump. Yeah. Right. And so, but again, it's one of those things where you can experiment and try to see what we can do. But I'd be more than happy to walk through it with you sometime.
Yep. That's cool, man. T-shirt is the way to go.
Yep.
Scan the autograph and print it out on fabric.
And Bo has been dealing with Mark Kiesel since '78, and
yep. Yep.
And
is Mark the son or Mark's the OG? Mark's probably the OG since he's been dealing with him since '78.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Because Jeff is the son.
Aha, that would make sense. So I think that Kiesel used to be Carvin, right?
Right.
And Carl, it was Carl and Vince. So those are the two people that Carvin, because that's how the dad split the company up. I guess it was the two kids or whatever. That's where Carvin came from.
Well, we are over our time.
Oh no! All right, we better go because there's other people behind us. Oh shoot, are we 7 minutes behind our time? Oh wow,
7 minutes behind our time, and so
we gotta go.
Apologize to Steve Brand and Quentin fucking James.
I'm sorry, guys.
What Guitar Talk Universe is live now.
Yeah,
we're gonna get out of here and get out of their way.
Super.
And
super fun seeing everybody's stuff.
Following them is going to be Charles Green.
Yep.
And Mitch Heyman. One final announcement is that Ben Coombs is going to have his Water Buffalo meeting this Saturday. And matter of fact, as soon as I get off of here, I'm going to start set that up and start sending out the invites.
Coolio, Buffalo.
And thank you, Richard Clark. All right. And so everyone have a great evening.
Have a great evening, y'all.
Thanks,
peace, guys.
For being with us. And
it was fun seeing people's stuff.
And we're going to send you out with one of our favorite theme songs.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do.
I don't know. Which one? Is it Ben's one or the other one? Come on, people. Charles and me. About to take you on guitar. Turn on your computer, turn on your phone. 'Cause it's about to go down. One volume, one tone. Yeah.